Hi, my name is Cheryl. I work for Municipal Affairs Builder Licensing, and I've created this video to show the steps required to apply for a builder license. I hope that the video will help you with any issues you may encounter while applying. You can view the entire video or just the areas that you want help on. The video is about 20 minutes in length. For the purposes of this video, I created a made-up company called Maisons Builders. I'm starting the application from the MA Connect login page. As you can see, I've already put in my username and the password. I'm going to log in. There are two ways to launch the New Home Buyer Protection System. You can click here or on Launch. On the New Home Buyer Protection System landing page, there is a primary navigation menu along the top. There are two tabs for the Builder License application, Builder Profile, and Licensing that we will use today. The Builder Profile is a critical part of Builder License applications. It must be complete and accurate before submitting a Builder License application. I'll start there. There are 5 tabs within the Builder Profile: Company Details, Contacts, Accountability, Associated Companies, and Attachments. We'll use a few of those today. The Company Details tab contains information about the organization. The information here must match up with the information in the corporate registry. And fields that have an asterisk must be populated. The Contacts tab contains information about the persons in control of the organization. This tab is very important. First, I'm going to show you how to edit a contact. You can see that Ella Maisons is listed in the grid. To edit her information, I click on the pencil to edit the person details. What I'm going to do to make a correction here today is just correct the personal mailing address for Ella. I've made the correction that I needed to, so now I will save and exit. Next, I'm going to show you how to add a contact. I'm going to add another director for Maisons Builders because there's 2 directors. I'll use the New Contact tool to do that. And I'll populate the information in here. The date of birth field is year, month, and date. I must provide driver's license information for this director. I'll make up a license number for the purposes of our video today. If you are adding a director or person in control who doesn't have a driver's license, you can provide information about another type of government-issued photo ID. Please do not provide social insurance numbers or Alberta healthcare numbers. You need to provide a personal mailing address for this director. And the roles within the organization. As I indicated, this person is a director. Now I'll save and exit, and you can see that a second director has been added. Next is the Associated Companies tab. This is where shareholder companies or associated companies are added. Associated companies are companies that have a parent and subsidiary relationship, or where 2 or more companies have a common director among them. I'm going to add a company that Ella is associated with. Maison Holdings is a company that buys land for home building, and Ella is a director of that company. To add the company, I'll select New Associated Company. and I will populate the information for this associated company. It's a corporation. The company started in 1980, January 15th, and it's still in effect, so I won't put an end date. This will be the address of the associated company. Now I'm going to scroll down and I'll select the director that is affiliated with this company. And as I indicated earlier, it's Ella. So I select her name, and then I use this sliding tool to select her name over into Maisons Holdings Company. And that's done. Now I will save and exit. You can see that the associated company has been added. Next is attachments. The Attachments tab is where supporting documents can be uploaded, such as a driver's license for each of the persons in control. We'll add a photocopy of the driver's license for the director that I just added. Earlier, I saved a copy of it on my computer, and I'm going to upload it now by using the Add Attachment tool. And I'll browse to my computer to find the driver's license copy and upload it. The document type for a driver's license is photo, and the description is DL for Yorgo. That's driver's license and the name of the director. Save that. You can see on the grid that another attachment has been added. Great. Now we're going to move on to licensing. So I'm going to select licensing from the primary navigation menu. On the licensing page, there's 3 tabs: Applications, Payments, and License. We're going to stay on the Applications tab. Click on the Apply for License button. The first question to answer is which license class this is an application for. Maisons builds single-family homes and fourplexes, so I'm going to select General Contractor License. Next, I'm required to confirm that the company details and persons in control information in the builder profile are correct and up to date. They are. I just went through the builder profile, made the changes necessary, so I will confirm that by clicking in this box here. And then scroll down, select Next to move on to the next part of the application. Associated companies. I need to confirm that the information provided for the associated companies in the builder profile is correct and up to date. We just did that. I was in the builder profile, added an associated company, so I'm going to confirm that the information is correct and up to date, and then I'll hit Select. Please note that at any time when you are working in your builder license application, you can save the application and then recall it later to finish. We're on Part 3, License Application tab. This is the questionnaire part of the application. I'm not going to discuss each question, as each builder will have responses that are unique to their organization, but I will point out a couple of questions along the way. First of all is question 1, which will ask you which warranty provider your company is enrolled with. Please type in the name of that company there. For the purposes of today, I'm just going to type in warranty provider name. I'll answer the rest of the questions now. All right, so questions 6, 7, and 8 are going to ask questions based on the organization, its partners, and directors, basically for all of the persons in control. Okay, I've answered all of the questions, and I'm going to select Next. This is the validation page. It will tell you if there are any errors in the information that you've provided. I can see that Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3, there are no errors, but under 4, Validate, I'm required to answer 2 questions. Those questions are on this page under Legal. First is to view the terms and conditions. Click on that link, read the terms and conditions, scroll down, close, and then answer the 2 questions. I'm going to submit the application now, but if I required more information for my application or the builder profile, or I needed to stop for some other reason, I could actually save the application right now as a draft, save as draft, and then go into the New Home Buyer Protection System later and reopen the application. However, I feel confident that I've answered all of the questions correctly. I updated the builder profile. So I'm going to submit the application. A pop-up comes up, confirm submission. You're about to submit your license application, and it's indicating that payment will be required. So I'll hit submit. The next step is to pay for the license application. Before proceeding to pay, I have to disable the pop-up blocker on my web browser. If the browser's pop-up blocker is on, the My Alberta eServices window will not open and I won't be able to pay for my license. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm using the Chrome browser, so I'll perform the instructions to disable the pop-up blocker for Chrome. If you're using a different browser, you can Google for instructions on how to disable it, or you can look for instructions on the license application page of the Builder Licensing website at builderlicensing.alberta.ca. All right. Using Chrome, I select the More button, which is on the top right corner. It is an icon with 3 dots. Then I'll select Settings. Scroll down to Advanced. Scroll down to Privacy and Security. Select Content Settings. Select Pop-ups. Change the status to Allowed from Blocked. And now I'm going to go back to the tab where NHBPS is open. So back to the New Home Buyer Protection System. Next, I'm going to walk you through the steps to pay for the license online. Select Pay Online. The text in the Confirm Online Payment window will advise you to turn the pop-up blocker off for your web browser and advise you to click Continue to proceed with payment. It also provides information about closing the eServices browser tab when the transaction is complete. We'll walk through that in a minute. For now, I'm going to select Continue. Online payment is made through the My Alberta eServices website, and it opened up in a new browser tab. The Alberta Licenses fee payment form is pre-populated with the builder name, license application ID, license class, and some other details. Click the Submit button on the form. Now we're on the order screen. On the order screen, Do not select Continue Browsing. Select Proceed to Checkout. Now we're on the checkout screen. On this screen, you must select Checkout as a Guest to continue. Do not select Login. Now we're on the billing information screen. The billing information is not pre-populated, so I'll type that in now. This is the billing information for the credit card holder. Fill this information in and then select Continue. When you have completed filling in the billing information with all the required fields, select Continue. I missed the address field. Now I'll hit Continue. Now we're on the payment information screen. Options for payment is either credit card or Interac Online. I will select credit card. Next, you can see that there is some fields to be populated with information about the credit card you are using to pay for your builder license application. Please fill out that information, and when it's complete, click Continue. After selecting Continue, you can still review your order before making final payment. When you select Continue, you'll be brought to step 4 of the payment process, which is Order Review. On that next page, after reviewing the payment information, select Place Order and Pay. When you get to the page that says Your order has been received, the payment process is now complete and you can close the eServices browser tab. Before you do that, if you want, you can print a copy of the receipt. I'm not carrying on with providing the credit card information, so I'm going to close the eServices screen now, just as you will be doing that when you reach the Your Order Has Been Received page. Now, on the New Home Buyer Protection System page, you can see that there is a builder license application in the payments grid for Maison Builders General Contractor. Now I'm going to log out of the New Home Buyer Protection System. And next, I'm going to go back to the browser settings on the Chrome browser and return them to the status they were before I allowed the pop-up blockers. I recommend you do the same. This brings us to the end of the builder license application process. For more information about builder licensing, including how to disable pop-up blockers, you can refer to our website at builderlicensing.alberta.ca. Under the License Application tab, information about applying for a license can be found here. Thank you.